So, collective, I had this dream. There was this long bridge, okay? And there was a man standing at the edge of this. It looked like a cliff, really. It was a man standing at the edge of the cliff, and he had a long flag, and he was waving the flag, basically saying that that was the end of this race, okay? And there was these two big white houses that was at the bottom of this cliff. And it was way out in like a hidden area, like top secret area or something like that. And whoever won that damn race was getting invited to them houses. So, and it reminded me of the reading. That dream just now reminded me of the reading I did where I said, when you get invited to this place, you're going to meet people who can do things you didn't even know could be, like prodigies and stuff like that. Very intellectual people. Okay, so y'all, let's see what this dream is telling us. I love y'all from the bottom of my feet. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. Let's see. So there could be some type of competition, whether you know it or not. Because you know we always get that card, the race is not given to the swift, but to the one who endure. So let's see. And I had one yesterday. It wasn't the same dream, but it was the same message. Okay, that something was over and somebody was winning something, like people was being celebrated. It's crazy, but let's see. All right, Spirit, Divine Holy Spirit, look at that, 5 of Wands, competition, child, but 6 of Wands. So I'm sure people gonna be upset because it was a lot that came with them 2 houses. If you got invited into them 2 houses, you was like, yeah. All right, Spirit, Divine Holy Spirit, ancestors of the highest white light, allow me to channel the energy around my collective in this dream I just had, please and thank you. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel this energy. And the fact that, because I'm trying to look at everything in the dream, the man was waving a white flag and the houses were white. So I want to say, well, I don't know what's going to come out in the cards yet, but I want to say this is some type of blessing, some type of gift. We got the Temperance here. Okay, you could be working with Archangel Michael very closely. All right, let's start with this purple deck. Thank you. Look at you stepping into your power. Huh? You are strong beyond measure. And look at all that white snow around you. This card always reminds me of Harriet Tubman. This is Harriet Tubman. And then look at all them souls that she's leading behind her, because she's been given this torch. Her spirit team and the Most High have given her this torch. And she's covered, okay? She's covered with the blood of Yahshua and the Most High, so she good. So let's see, Spirit. What's going on here for the collective? What is up with this dream that I literally just had? All right, you got impasse. Yeah, somebody could have been trying to block you with this impasse. Yeah. Uh-oh. I wouldn't worry about it, though. Because for some of y'all, these blocks are just traps for the people who think they can. You know, you got people out there who think they God and think they control stuff. And so if there was a competition, obviously the other person does not want you to make it to that man who was holding that flag. They don't want you to make it to the finish line. Basically, that's what that man represented, holding that flag at the end of that cliff, the finish line. Be mindful, there could be something with mushrooms, or somebody could be tripping out on some goddamn mushrooms. Okay, let's keep going, Spirit. Oh, wow, I just got that. Wandering path, enjoy the journey. X marks the spot. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. There's that. Okay, so this white boat, and that's what I was getting in my mind when I was thinking about those 2 white houses. This white boat, it's a blessing that's coming in. Spirit is telling you, some of y'all have already won this battle, which is probably why we... Oh, dang, hold up, Spirit. Y'all remember when I did that reading where the movie The Right Stuff came out, and this commanding officer, he knew who he wanted to choose. He kept it between him and one other person. They wrote these names down and then they burnt the paper. So some of y'all, this person already know. They already know. And so this white boat, this could be you laying right here just chilling, right? Just living your day. And this white boat could be the message that's getting ready to come to you and tell you, hey, you won, or people celebrating you, or something like that, y'all. Because Spirit is telling you to enjoy this journey. Lie back, rest, and relax. All right, let's pull the tarot. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Take action with passion. This reminds me of the Knight of Wands. I feel like while people was building this block, this impasse, and trying to stop you, I feel like you just kept going. This really does remind me of the Knight of Wands. I feel like you could, and that's exactly what the Knight of Wands does. They take action with passion. Okay, I do feel like, you see how this squirrel is eating on all of these nuts? I feel like this wall is going to be symbolic to, I know a lot of y'all was getting harassed. A lot of blockages was just being put up. I'm getting physically and spiritually. But those nuts are going to represent wisdom. Could be a lot of things that you've learned while that block was up. And now Spirit's like, hey man, enjoy the journey. Lie back, rest, and relax. There's some good news coming your way. Alright. Let's pull the Kip Dip. Kip Dip. Hey, there go the mailman right over there. He normally be done ran already. He like 2 hours late. That wall could be symbolic to something being delayed. Maybe something got delayed. But I feel like in the meantime, you may have seen a lot and you may have been able to show others a lot. We saw that card of you stepping into your power. You're strong beyond measure. There's some good news coming to you, whoever you are, collective. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what's going on for the collective today? Occupation. She got on that white dress. So maybe it's a job. There's a light on. Some of you guys could work for yourself. You could work from home, or you could have some type of creative idea. But this white dress, all of this white right here is just giving me some pure energy, man. There's also a light being shown on this extra fabric that's on this shelf. Those can be symbolic to extra talents, gifts, and abilities that you have. She literally sewed some white gloves. She's sewing a white dress. She has on a white dress. And she using one of the old sewing machines, the one that started with an S, the good ones. So whatever you're creating is very good. Them old sharp ass scissors. I feel like all the old stuff was really good back then, good quality. Okay, look at them. Because people took their time to make shit. Like, you couldn't just go on Amazon and order some shit and the damn thing be there the next day. These orders took weeks, sometimes months to get the things that you needed. Okay? A seamstress back in them days, still even now, they very good. They pay attention to detail. They're very good at what they do, child. Especially this woman, I feel like this is what she make her living out of. You could be a man or a woman. Take how it resonates, okay? Alright, Spirit. We got this child card. There's something you have no idea about. You could be real young, because I'm telling y'all, with this Knight of Wands, that's what it's reminding me of. Yes, follow your bliss, navigating by the stars. This navigating by the stars is really telling me your star soul family, your ancestors, your spirit guides, that's who you follow. That's exactly what our ancestors did back in the day. Think of Harriet Tubman. They would look up and find the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper and find their way through. Hello? Y'all better listen to your girl now. So some of y'all could be very young for whatever this is. So you think about And I did say prodigies, and a lot of times prodigies are children. But what I'm getting here is how I just said this person was very good at what they do. They got all this old antique stuff, what they're doing. But then you got this child here. So some of y'all could have, again, yesterday I was watching Unsolved Mysteries, and they had the same episode. That these scientists were debating where does prodigies come from. Is it a mixture of environment, the right time, and having a need for what they have? And then the last person said, or is it past life? And my personal belief is that it's past life. How could someone so young come over into this world and be able to create something as if they got years and years and years of experience? Like performing at expert level, but they're so young. Or they're very new at what they're doing. So say, for instance, this person just started sewing a year ago, but they sew better than people who've been doing it 20 and 30 years. It's crazy. That's what I'm getting right here with the occupation and child. So you don't have to be young. Some of you guys are young, okay? For others of you, you could be new at something, but it don't look like it. It look like you got you could be getting past knowledge, and I feel like for a lot of you, you are. 1111 on the phone. You're navigating by the stars, okay? Y'all know how when you go back and you look at the pyramids and all those extra carvings that was on the wall, what did they say? They felt as if someone was giving them that knowledge. Okay, somebody could be looking at you like, damn, how the hell? Maybe you've even had people ask you, whatever you do for work, people probably ask you, how long you been doing it? That's why they asking you, because you at an expert level. You doing shit that people have to pay to college. People have to pay and go to school for. They have to train for. You doing it just. And the example that I like to give is the people who deep dive and they go underwater. They had an episode on Unsolved Mysteries where this man, these people had tried to escape. I think it was back in the 30s. They had got locked up in Alcatraz. I think that's what it's called. And they tried to escape. Some people said they died. Some people said they made it. So they had a man come, an expert swimmer. He came to see. They had all of the same conditions that would have been happening that night. And they sewed up the floaty that these prisoners sewed up. And they had and this swimmer was expert. And against all of the conditions and with that float, I think he only got a mile out. And he had to come back into shore. So, but it's still an unsolved mystery. People don't know if they actually made it or if they died. But he could hold his breath for a long ass time. So you would be considered someone who just started swimming last year, and you're already expert level type stuff. That's what I'm getting with this old ancient shit right here, navigating by the stars, coupled with this child. Some of y'all got ancient knowledge, okay? And then, by this impasse, this brick wall being put up, it helped you, because everything that we go through is calling us to our higher self, okay? Bringing us to our higher self. So I feel like you gain even more knowledge and wisdom with this impasse, because it says reflect and redirect your energy. All right? And I feel like that's what you was doing. Because hell, some of y'all, I've been picking up on readings where they had blocks on some certain people, but you still kept going. And I'm telling you, some of you got some good news coming in to where you really can lie back, rest, and relax. All right, what else, Spirit? Thank you. What else is going on? Message? What's that? Message of concern? I just said you got a message coming. And now when this card comes in, I tell y'all, I say these is checks and important letters being hidden from you. That's going to go back to that impasse, right? That block that they had them put up. Right? What's that? 1414 on the phone. What's this message of concern? This is a lawyer's office. Yeah. And I say that because that old ass lamp, it reminds me of someone in a lawyer's office. They're reading something and they're getting a message of concern. Who's getting the message of concern? And there you got concern. Imprisonment, poverty, house. Remember I told y'all I seen them two white houses, 1444 on the phone. Somebody in journey. Somebody's getting ready to come and bring you something. And I feel like it's good news. I don't know why I was being, maybe the message of concern when you find out why there was an impasse, when you find out why there was a block put on you. You might be like, what the fuck? Because even this imprisonment, it's like a stuck energy, right? With that impasse. Can't move forward, you can't move forward. You can go backwards all you want to. But whoever this is, with this navigating by the stars, they don't have no plans on going backwards. Okay? I also feel like the message of concern is when you find out, like, who all was involved in something. What you was really up against. Y'all, let's pull some of my cards. I don't want this negative energy to take over the positivity of this reading, but I would not be doing my job if I just gave y'all a reading that was all rainbows and popsicles. You know it had to be something going on, or the impasse wouldn't even been there. The block wouldn't even been there. Okay? So let's see. God damn it, look, they got fired for abusing their power. Some of y'all, baby, targeting real readers only. And then guess what? A good opportunity coming for readers. So somebody was targeting readers. If you are a tarot card reader, you're reading at a very good level. People probably ask you, how long you been doing this? You may even have more spiritual gifts that open up to you. A lot of you guys could be mediums. You got ESP, okay? And so this person was targeting real tarot card readers, and they could have got fired for abusing their power. Look, some of them get mad because something's not working. Now, this is taking me back to that movie, the Tuskegee Airmen. I'm talking about the movie, the one where they had Lawrence Fishburne. Watch that movie, because it was two commanding officers in that movie. One of them was narcissistic and racist as fuck, and he felt that black people were inferior. He felt like they was lazy. They ain't had no discipline. He felt like, and those boys had already took those exams and they passed with 90s, 95s, and 100s. He didn't believe him. He made him do it again. He was just overstepping his bound, abusing his power. They had already made it into the program. Oh, listen, y'all. Some of y'all had already made it. There could be a program. I don't know. Some of y'all had already made something, and this person who was abusing their power, they decided to give you another exam and hide your shit. Hide your important information. If there was money that was due to you, this person decided to hide that shit, bruh. That's crazy. That is wow. And he said nobody will leave this program with a title higher than mine. So he felt competition with people that was younger than him, or people who he felt was inexperienced, right? With this child right here. And so he started making life so hard on them folk. Y'all, someone will want to write a book or interview you about this. When you find out what you have been up against, child, you might even be a little shooketh. But the uppers know the truth, and it's going to be okay. And the uppers could mean, with this navigating by the stars, could mean your spiritual team, or it just depends on what y'all got going on. Could be uppers in the physical that know what's going on. Okay, a karmic man, that's going to be that other officer. I mean, he craved power, and his heart was just blocked. He had no compassion, zero. The other officer, he was very fair and very balanced. We did see the temperance at the beginning. Okay. So, what else? Spirit. Just going to look at it for a little bit. I'm not going to allow that to take over the whole reading. But, yep, somebody was targeting real readers. Real readers only. Okay, so, I guess you can, you can always look at it from either way. If I was you, I would choose to look at it from the higher perspective. Well, if they targeting me, then they know I'm a real motherfucker. At least they're not blind to what I do, right? No, they're not. There's a light being shed on it. But this light, you could currently be reading tarot, but the light is pointing at the other fabric that's behind her. So you can have some people like, damn, if this person is at that level with what they doing, I wonder if they can do this, that, and the third. Or some of y'all, people could have lied and said, that you were doing other things, and that could have been the reason that the block was put. Either way, there's a good opportunity coming out of it, with targeting real readers only, and then they want readers for this opportunity. Okay, and I just said it, remind me of that reading where I said you're gonna go to this place where you meet people that can do things that you didn't even know people could do. Okay, and you're gonna be invited like this. You have to be invited here. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people could have been working against you with that impasse to try and make you give up, but I feel like you kept taking action with passion. Valiant courage, I think that's what they say. Valiant courage. What the fuck? Child, they caught these folks in your home. Child. Okay. They put insurance policy out on you, but there's too many eyes on you. 999, the ending of a major cycle. These cards is falling out everywhere. Somebody studied to try to be like you, child. As if that's going to help them to win this 1212 on the phone. Prosperity. Enjoy. That's why Spirit say enjoy this journey. Okay? What's this? The courts know. The courts know what these people try to do to you. So it could be that person who is real like narcissistic and racist and just, like I said, they ain't had no compassion for folks. And for somebody to DM was working with the damn karmics, child. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. What's this? Harassment. So they put this block up, right? And then they harass you. Loud noises, just like you just heard. Lawnmowers, gang stalkers everywhere, eyes everywhere. Okay, and then they also put you on a camera to discredit you, whatever this is you're working on, because you're at a good level. They wanted to discredit you, but then your angels, confirmation, your angels showed up in real life to prove that you are chosen and a real earth angel. Yep, you got an army of angels surrounding you at this moment. Thank you, Spirit. You could even have a life path number 7. These are people who do introspection. They're self-aware. They have an intense inner journey. These are seekers of knowledge. Life path number 7s are seekers of knowledge. And look, replacement. So somebody got abused, fired for abusing their power. Yeah, because of what you know. That could be why the impasse was placed. Like, how the fuck do you know this shit? I don't know, y'all. I have no idea what it's gonna be. But there's some type of replacement. Maybe you're not the replacement, but they replace this person with someone who's a little bit more fair and balanced, maybe. Okay? Told you. Prejudice. I'll never, listen, I ain't finna never make up a reading. I don't have to. Spirit come through, and I hear Spirit. Like when I was asleep a few minutes ago, they tried to do fucking spell work on me. Listen, y'all, they had this, and they were disgusting, and they was having sex, and it was just, I was like, ew. It was nasty. The 2 people that I saw in that damn bed, I said, baby. So yeah, they try to do all of that. So for some of y'all, these people stole your damn money. Okay, because I said with that message, right, I said, them is checks. You're not getting them. This is somebody who just, maybe they were in charge of notifying you. If a court know what they did, some of y'all could have had a court win. And this person could have been in charge of notifying you or sending this out to you. And with that abusing their power, they just said, fuck it. I'm going to put this person on the watch list, harass the fuck out of them, trying to make them give up on themselves. And in the meantime, I'm going to take this money. For some of y'all, something was split right on in half. Take it how it resonates, okay? Call the court and find out about your money. Call the court and find out about your damn money, child. Evil eye. Big haters. These is big haters. They'll be all right, and so will you. Okay, so let's look at this green deck. Because like I said, I wasn't trying to spend too much time on these folks. Let's see. There's another house. I'm telling you, I saw them 2 big-ass white houses. Like, I don't know what they're going to be symbolic of. Look at that, angelic help. That's that card right here where it says they put you on camera to discredit you, but your angel showed up in real life. That's what this. I told you. People are not following through on their promises to pay. I said this could have been someone who was supposed to give you your money and they didn't. They just said fuck it. And then they could have made up a bunch of lies about you to try to get you locked up with this imprisonment, try to set you up, try to get you hurt, whatever. But I feel like because you were navigating by the stars and continue to take action with passion, if you are not at that place, you're getting to the point where you can lie back, rest, and relax. Okay? And so Spirit says there's a career or a blessing lining up for you. Stay positive and believe. You gotta believe. Gotta believe. And so with this past card, there's a few things that I'm getting. We're talking about this prodigy energy or someone who's just highly intellectual or very good at what they do. Okay, you could have been, whatever you're doing now, you could have been that in the past. You could have literally came here with past knowledge. Okay, or it says someone from the past could be coming back, perhaps an old job or an unfinished project. Hell, for some of y'all, this was a job, because I do see this card, right? New money. Something you've been working on. We got that occupation, right? Something that you've been working on will be very profitable. All right? And if you have a money-making idea, do it. Now, yesterday I was like, damn, these people trying to like hijack your ideas. I was sitting in my car yesterday, and I had my eyes closed, and I seen this fucking... The way Spirit showed me the eyeball, it had the pink eye. It was infected. But it was a big-ass pink eye. Not the color pink, but the infected pink eye. Just going back and forth. Trying to look through all my mind and shit. Like, sit your ass the fuck down. So that's what they be doing. They be coming through and trying to steal your ideas and stuff spiritually. For others of you, this impasse could also mean, this block right here could also mean that they can't fuck with you no more. They cannot fuck with you on the physical, and they cannot fuck with you on the spiritual. Because that's what they were doing, child. Okay? There's a card in here that says they cannot take your divine promise. Only thing they really can do is make you give up on yourself. Alright? And so then it says, look to the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. So that's going to be that past life energy with that old skill. Some of y'all could have came here with old knowledge. Alright? It also says you could be earning money. I'm sorry, you could be earning or receiving money from something that you did in the past. Maybe you saw that card where somebody studies to be just like you. I always go back to the little Salt and Pepper movie. When Salt and Pepper first started, it's a rap group back in the 80s. It was 2 women. It was actually 3 women. And when they started their little group, this man came up, this opportunist came up, took a picture of the real group, and went and hired 2 fucking lookalikes. Okay, but some of y'all that could have hired a lookalike to try to get your money. Maybe Spirit had to step through. But by them catching them in your home, they could have really been trying to set you up, or child, I don't know what the hell they were doing. Because how else they get the camera on you? How was they able to put your ass on camera? They had to come in your damn house. So anyway, also with this look to the past to understand a lesson, anytime there's change, because a lot of these earth angels was put here to cause change, people don't like it. And baby, and I told y'all months ago, what's happening around the world, it's not just with you, it's happening across the board. More light is being let in on earth. It's not nothing I'm making up. Go look it up, man. Every day somebody is waking up. And so more light is being let in. More feminine energy is being activated in men and women, right? More feminine energy is being activated. And somebody here didn't have no compassion for people. Especially things that they didn't like. I'm picking up like inhumane type stuff, y'all. So now whoever this is someone who does like remote viewing or something like that. Like they can close their eyes and see what's going on. This is somebody who gets visions, dreams, and downloads. And so somebody could feel as if you're settling where you currently are. Because you could be currently doing what you're doing, but then have all these other gifts behind you. Because look at this occupation card. Or you could be doing so much more with it. Right? That's you making a dress. And yes, it's a very nice dress that you are sewing. But you see how the light is shining on all those other different, and they're not the same. Those fabrics back there, they're different. That could be symbolic to different talents, gifts, and abilities that you have. Okay? Or different avenues that you can take and use this gift that you have. Or whatever you're doing right now, child. Alright? Because something is definitely in the media. They already said they put you on camera to discredit you. Okay? And so Spirit says you need to step into the spotlight and get seen. And so what I would say with that, if you're someone who does stuff like I do with the tarot card reading, like they only see my hands. We just saw that card. Somebody studies to try to be just like you so they can take on your life, right? They get the real one in trouble and they take on the fake one and take your life on. Like identity theft type shit. So if you read tarot, you need to be all the way in the camera. Whatever you're doing, you need to be all the way in the camera so people know who is who and what is what. Okay? Spirit says embrace the wisdom of the unknown. What else, Spirit? Alright. So, look at my goodness. Growing up, that's the same image of this little girl. Somebody could have been found or rescued or something like that. Especially if there was some trafficking going on. Someone could have been found and rescued. But I feel like for some of y'all, this is you. The same little girl holding that teddy bear. Same energy right here. Okay? Someone is stealing or lying to you about money. You got mistakes. A past mistake could have left someone financially insecure and unsure of what to do. Alright? The answers you are seeking will remain unclear for now, but your needs will be met. Something could be unclear when it comes to money, right? You got perfection. You got 2017, Harper Mason. You are enough and you have what the fuck it takes. You are enough and you have what it takes, okay? Persistence. Well, I was saying there could be like type of competition. I see this man standing at the edge of the cliff with this, waving his flag, okay? Because it says your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Follow through with what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal. So no matter how many blocks they put up, you have to remember why you started. I don't care how long ago you started. You have to go back and remember why you started. I was talking to my counselor today, man, and she said like her dog was a big inspiration for her, but her dog passed away. And so her boyfriend was asking her, he said, I know Chloe or Cloball. The dog's name was Chloe, but maybe someone's name is Chloe. The dog name was Chloe, but they called her Cloball. And so the boyfriend had texted her and he was like, I know Cloball was a big part of your inspiration for what you do at your job. But what's the inspiration on the other side? You know, why did you get started? And so that's what I'm getting here, because it says hard work is required. All right, follow through with what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal. What someone else wants for you has no effect on you, child. It's what you want for yourself, what you think about yourself. Okay, so I don't care if it was 5011, and that's not even a real number, but I don't care if it was 5011 blocks placed in front of you. You have to remember why you started. And some of y'all, that's that valiant courage, taking action with passion. That's this persistence, not giving up on yourself, okay? And so, damn, look at this shit. We already got that somebody's going to want to interview you or write a book about it. And then it says stories matter. Your words have the power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute, right? A career in social media management, book writing, content writing, or blogging could be just right for you. So maybe some of you guys are writers or bloggers or whatever the fuck it is that you do, child. All right. Then you got leadership. So you can expect to succeed in any leadership position. And your finances will greatly improve once you accept and step into your power. The first card we saw was stepping into your power. Remember I said this card reminds me of Harriet Tubman. And Harriet was leading a lot of other souls. Okay. And then you got life purpose, child. You will have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you to your divine calling. So remember I said these people are trying to come through and like snatch your ideas, dreams, and visions. Even if they was to do, it's not gonna give what it's supposed to give. Okay, if you know, you know. So with this argument, There could be some financial disputes going on, or I feel like these two people could have been part of the reason why the damn impasse was placed. But Spirit say a situation that needed resolution will be resolved and healed. That's that Temperance energy. Everything gonna be a-okay. Yeah, cause some people were doing some fuckery right here. Some of y'all need to call the court firing about your money, man. These other people could have been trying to claim that shit. And then with this harassment, you could have been gave up. But you didn't. You persevered. Child. So there's some type of good opportunity coming. All right. Hopefully this really did happen. Because what the fuck? All right. And an army of angels surrounding you at this moment. You folks put you on camera and all kind of shit. I wouldn't even worry about that part of it. I would not even worry about it. But if you are someone who's in the media, okay, with your job or whatever, what you're doing, get all the way in the camera, child. Let them see your face. Because there's a bunch of opportunities. We saw, look, someone's stealing or lying to you about money. Then the other card said people are not following through on their promises to pay. Because there's new money here. That's what the cards say. Something that you've been working on will be very profitable. And that card came out, said they study and try to be you. So they're going to try to make you give up on yourself and have somebody else come through? Nah. And so Spirit is telling you you're to follow your instincts at this time when making business decisions. Also, some of you guys could become part of a rescue association. And there it is right there. Natural talents, gifts, and abilities waiting to be discovered. Explore them. That's that other fabric back there. That light is shining on right here. Natural talents, gifts, and abilities waiting to be discovered. Explore them, okay? And with this navigating by the stars, you know, just while you laying here, Spirit will give you a download as to some of y'all gonna wake up to gifts. You know, oh my God, I didn't even know I could do that. Spirit will show you something and show you how to do it, how to use it. Okay? According to the divine plan. You don't never want to go against the divine plan or the divine order of things. And these people that be abusing their power, that's what they be doing. And you know, everything got to come back to balance. Because who was I telling the other day? I said there's physical laws and then there's spiritual laws. And a lot of these people that's money hungry and power hungry, they break a lot of spiritual laws. Obviously, then you won't have no compassion for people. So, there's some good news coming with this message, whatever was being hidden. Alright, and so when this comes, you need to look good. God Almighty. I've been telling y'all all week. I like, listen, say Psalms 91, which I just read before I started doing my reading. I said, and expect miracles. At the end of I said, read for 7 days and expect some miracles. This card says miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. It's almost like y'all got a fucking genie. And shit that sounds crazy. Like, I'm not going to ask for that. That's too far-fetched. No. No, it's not. Try the Most High God and see what happens. Try your spiritual team. Our ancestors be lined up wanting to give us gifts. And we block ourselves because we don't. That's why the card said you are enough and it has what it takes. We block ourselves. Oh, I'm not worthy. Or I don't deserve that. Or I can't have that. The card said you are enough and it has what it takes. And so guess what? Gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Because for a lot of you, this is exactly who you are. A mystic healer. Just period. Healing energy flows through you. And so you see all that white. Look, that's exactly who that is. The white dress right here. And hold up, the child got on the white dress too. This mystic healer got on one. I feel like that's the same damn person. And I feel like you may have had to comfort yourself through that harassment when they put that. Didn't I just say, thank you. I just said according to the divine plan. This card says, trust that there's a divine plan. So you could be in unknown territory, but Spirit say you exactly where you're supposed to be. Now that you've gotten to this 999, the ending of a major cycle, get ready for faraway places. You're beginning a new cycle. And so with this purification, that's going to be like, you know, when you first went through your first awakening, you had that 5 of Pentacle energy, right? Where you had to let go of people, places, and things that was no longer serving you on your awakening. Well, there'll be another phase of it. Y'all know, new level, new devil. So when you beat this one, child, this one gonna be huge. And some of y'all is doing it. Don't even know it. Don't even know it. Look, y'all. I ain't got to make it up. Big haters. Evil eye. Big, like, when I wrote this card, big haters. We're not talking about somebody you went to school with. We're not talking about your boss. Big haters. New level, new devil child. Okay? I just saw that card. For some of you, your DM is not who you think it is. But yeah, get ready, man. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Come through, come through. All right, so let's close this thing out with an angel message for the collective. Yeah, beginning a new cycle. Thank you, Spirit. And I feel like it was because a lot of you was in this hermit mode when they put that block on you, right? By trying to discredit you and tell lies on you and turn people away from you. It allowed for you to get closer to the divine, because this card says your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship will follow from there. So that it's like they did you a favor. Yeah, heart chakra. That's allowing more divine feminine energy into the earth. Because the people that's fucking with you, them big haters, they ain't got, their heart is all the way blocked. Okay? So Spirit says the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. 4111 on the phone. Some of you might have to cut the cords with somebody. Like literally, they could have attached all type of spiritual cords on you to drain you of your energy. But some of y'all just so motherfucking powerful. And some of y'all, it's just like you're a bottle of water. And it's a long line of people who just got through running a marathon. And they all thirsty as fuck. Your water is your energy, right? Listen to me now. I also was talking about this with my counselor. Water holds memory. So be mindful what you tell yourself. It would even be a good idea to take a bottle of water. And studies have shown you can take a bottle of water and get a sticky note and write positive words on there. And stick it to the bottle of water and drink that bottle of water, because, like I said, water has memory. And your body's made up of 70% of it. So if you hold them big haters, they hold a lot of hatred and envy. They get their energy from fear. They want power. A lot of them is money hungry. A lot of low vibrational energy, okay? So some of y'all do that. Take that 7-day challenge of saying the Psalms 91. It's a powerful prayer. And get your bottle of water and just write positive words on it. Stick it to it. Drink it. The big part of anything that you do in life is believing. It's a big part of it. And when you do, expect miracles. Shit, for a lot of y'all, that's what they were trying to take away from you. Your belief in yourself, belief in a higher power, belief in your star team. Okay. What that song, Whitney Houston, the greatest love of all, she found within herself. She said they can't take her dignity. They can take everything else. Okay, Spirit, what's coming out for the collective? Thank you. Cancel, clear, and delete. Yeah, thanks, Spirit. Use only positive words. I literally was just talking about that. As they are rapidly manifesting into form. I just said that water has memory. Ask the angels to cancel the effect of past negative thinking. And that little exercise could just be another way that you can pour more positivity in your body. Try it. A lot of times people don't try things because it sounds crazy, but you'll drink Dr. Pepper all day long. And you know that shit ain't no good for you, but you drink it. Why not get you a bottle of water and just get a little sticky pad and write love, peace, harmony, and just tape them all on the outside. And do that for a week while you're saying that prayer. And I'm telling you, you're going to see something. You're going to see something. Okay? Some of y'all could have even been proven innocent or something. Maybe somebody was accusing you of something, child. Listen, you never know why the block was there. Okay? You never know. What else, Spirit? Anything else for the collective? Yeah, I say you was a mystic healer. This card say you a powerful light worker. And it's safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power Okay? It brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. You work for the divine. I don't care what they say. As long as you know that. You are a light worker. You are a mystic healer. And a lot of you are profoundly clairvoyant. So that's going to be that level of, that's going to be you being a child, but working at an expert level. Like, how in the fuck do you know this? Because you're profoundly clairvoyant. So Spirit says, trust what you see in your mind's eye, as well as your physical sight. Your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. So trust me, while that block was on your life or in front of you or whatever, you learned a lot and you were also able to teach a lot. Whether you know it or not, child. Whether you know it or not. Okay? So that's who you are, and that's why. But you getting ready to start a new cycle. Get ready to go to far. Look, get ready for new horizons, far away places. You deserve it. Okay? I love y'all from the bottom of my feet, child. Congratulations. Get ready. I need you to be expecting this. Don't worry about it. Oh, is it going to happen? Just expect it. In your mind, body, and soul. Expect this good news to come. And look, eat better, drink more water, and take that shit on side them waters and watch. There's study on it. When you talk to waters, when you talk to plants and things, when you say negative words to them, and then they put the water under a microscope and watch how it forms, how it shapes. And then when you say positive things to them, they put it under, like, all right, y'all, shit is real. Which is why they tell you the spiritual bag. Since the water holds the memory, you set the intentions that when all of the water drains out of the tub, that anything negative, foul, and unclean that you may have absorbed throughout the day, that it drains with that water. And then that you be replenished with positivity. You have to set them intentions. And like I said, a big part of everything that we got going on is believing it. Okay? So it really doesn't matter what nobody outside, because you can't control nothing outside of you. And I have to remind this to myself. I can't control the people who stalk me, the people who harass me and try to bully me. Dream once said, what someone does to you, that's between them and God, or them and the Creator, whoever you deem is your highest source, right? But how you respond is also between you and God. So don't rack up no karma, child. Because them folk, that's their job. A lot of karmas, their job is to kill, steal, and destroy. You are a profoundly clairvoyant. You're a powerful light worker. You're very gifted. And you're going to help a lot of people. Till next time. Bye.